Okay, hello everyone, Fair Play here, back for another Modern League. Bit unfortunate with this list in the Zendikar Super Championship Qualifier or whatever it was called. I still really like what I've done with the list as far as the main deck is concerned and tweaking the number of spells. So I'm going to run this back in this Modern League here today. For those of you that did not see the previous video, so I've gone down to 3 core spirit dancers. I've got my standard 8 hexproof creatures, 4 ethereal armor, 4 hyena umbra, 4 rancor, 4 daybreak. I've got 3 of Griffspoon, 1 of spirit mantle for the evasive package, and then 2 spider umbra, 1 sentinel's eyes, with the leyline and savage swipe also in the main. Savage swipe having great synergy with 1 mana auras that give 1 power. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into a league match here. Yeah, hopefully hopefully it goes a little better than that preliminary championship qualifier, because I don't want to deal with whatever the hell my deck was doing during that again. That was pretty frustrating. Okay, so here we are for our first match. We are up against Mr. Chocolate. We have won the die roll, so let's go ahead and be on the play. Alright, opening hand seems decent. We'll keep it. We're looking for that second land though. The second mana. We got to start with Leyline. We got a good clock with these Rancors and Griffspoon. Got our first strike off the Hyena. So yep, we'll be ready to jam some games here. Opponent has mulligan to 6. Get that leyline on out there, and go from there. Alright, so Cavern of Souls. My first guess would be Amulet Titan. Snake, so yeah, Amulet Titan. Gotcha. You got it, Amulet dude. Alright, we do draw a land. It's only a forest, but you know, a forest is better than nothing here. So go ahead, get our totem armor happening, get an attack for 4. And then next turn we've got an attack for 6. Hopefully they have one of their slower hands, I'll say. Looks like there's no amulet, so it will be a little bit slower. I guess they're just going to bounce the cabin here. Float a mana. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, they had the amulet, they just missequenced. Okay, well that's good for us, because now they only have access to 2 mana, not 4. But you never know, they might just play in explosives on 1 and leave it sitting there. Something really frustrating like that. They could just have another Tribe Scout or a whatever the one with reach is called, the ETB. Alright, let's throw down our auras. We draw Misty Rainforest. We're 1 mana off of getting our Griffspoon back from the grave. But we will be able to get our Rancors back. Get our opponent nice and low here. Alright, there is a Radiant Fountain. Coming to bolster my opponent's life total. And here is Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Now, they're not going to be able to Valakut our face because of this Leyline of Sanctity. So that is handy. And we have got flying, so they're not going to be able to chump block us out with tokens. Field of Dead tokens. Let's go ahead and get our Temple Garden here. Alright, well that can just stay in our hand. We'll attack our opponent down to 4, and then we'll just chill and see what happens. And hopefully we get, you know, one more attack where we can kill our opponent. Castle, silly stuff. Alright, so here comes the prime time. Doesn't look like my opponent has access to double blue for a Talaria West, but I suppose they could get a blue, the Simic Growth Chamber, and go that way. Off the ETB here. Not really sure what he's doing. Yeah, the way I see us dying is him getting engineered explosives and then just tempoing us out. But hey, if our opponent can't do that, although they get extra land triggers and everything, right? We do have the second Bogle in hand to go back in on, if we do manage to survive here. Would have thought my opponent would have gotten an attack in with a hasted Primeval Titan there, rather than doing nothing, but maybe he wants to leave up the blockers instead. Going to be enough mana to transmute Talaria West, put engineered explosives on one and pop it this turn, but he will have to pop it this turn, and it will cause our Hyena Umbra to trigger. And then we can just fly over the top and kill him. So, oh wait, we can't fly over the top right now because that'll go to the grave. We can attack him for 2. Maybe we just draw Gristburn or Spirit Mantle. Amulet down as well. That's important. Okay, well, Core Spirit Dancer is not bad. So throw her down. See if we get what we get from this draw trigger here. Alright, we do get a Horizon Canopy. I don't see a huge downside on putting it on core. I can't attack anyway. I'm probably just going to get Valakut triggers on the core and it's going to die, but then I can just replace the Rancor and win that way. Or I can just Gristboon from the graveyard, attack in the air. Opponent's mana will be a little tied up here from the Pact. Oh, wait. Wait, they exiled their own graveyard? Oh, they can't target us, right, because Leyline. Okay, well that's good. That's really good. It is very, very fortunate. So here my opponent might get like a Vesuva copy Radiant Fountain and then bounce one and replay it, but it looks like he is not doing that. Like he's just going to shoot down the Core Spirit Dancer, get a couple of zombies, and then if he's not got a land, because he's not able to bounce anything here, what's he doing now? Azusa? Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get this Gristboon back. And fly over the top for the win. And they've got a Primeval Titan in hand, but that's not going to matter. Alright, cool bananas. So, in this matchup, I do take my Leyline of Sanctities out. I bring my Force in, they do hit the Dryad of Lycian Growth, as well as the Amulet. Bring in my Paths. And that's about all I bring in. I've already got removal in form of Suppression Field here. And I'm probably going to value my Gristboon and Spirit Mantle quite high here. I might actually take out a Spider Umbra though. You kind of want Totem Armor for against against engineered explosives, and you also want green cards to pitch to force, but yeah, this will do. Okay, hand looks pretty decent. We're gonna go ahead and keep it. We're looking for another land though. But yeah, we've got all our favorite auras to get started with. Hopefully he doesn't have an amulet start. Alright, there's the amulet start, never mind. Misty Rainforest, not bad. Hopefully no Azusa. Azusa would be bad. Good thing about Savage Swipe is we will be able to just do like Spider Umbra, kill, Dry to Elysian Grove, attack for 4. That'd be pretty sweet. Second Amulet of Vigor. Okay, that's scary. Talaria West. Okay, so this is another setup turn then. Because that only gives you 2 blue mana. Has he got a third amulet? Explosives on 1. Okay. Well, obviously our opponent can't pop that one just yet. We're going to put down a Spider Umbra, protect our creature. We're then going to go down on Rancor because it will return from the grave to our hand. And then we can get a nice little attack for 4 in. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, so maybe they're wanting explosives to do a bit of heavy lifting here. It certainly appears that way. I'd really like to see a Hyena Umbra for my core Spirit Dancer though. Just give you that little bit more assurance that it's not going to die to something. Okay, so Gruul Turf, and my opponent can get a lot of mana off that. So there's 4 mana, he's up to 6, and he can just cast a Prime Time. Dry to Elysian Grove, okay. So now he can play the land again, get another 4 mana, and then he's up to 7 mana. Oh mate, you did not just do that to your amulets, did you? Oh my goodness, at least get the mana first. Alright, Savage Swipe punish. Okay, no Savage Swipe yet. Alright, well I think we're pretty safe to go in on Core Spirit Dancer here. Honestly, even if she dies, we get to unload on Boggle pretty nicely. Get to go Ethereal Armor, Rancor, and Daybreak next turn. Seems pretty strong. Fire Sprout, okay. Alright. Cross our fingers this core doesn't somehow die. Wouldn't he have wanted to have attacked with Dry to Elysian Grove and seen if I blocked before he did that? Maybe not, because then he loses his Dryad. It's just he could have like completely swept my board if he'd done that. Alright, well let's just go ahead and start jamming some auras down onto this field. Alright, so attack for 18, they can block 4 of it, and we win. Cool beans. So we just took down Amulet Titan. Not quite sure about the hand our opponent kept in game 2. It didn't seem that good, well, obviously in the face of Totem Armor, but yeah. That will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for daily Bogles content and ring the bell for notifications. Until next time, guys, we'll see you then.